eyes there, it has a gill cover. Now this, just like it sounds, it covers the gills, so the gills are inside the fish. What else do you notice about this fish? What does it have? Well, we said it had eyes, right? Can you see the eyes? It has a mouth. What about all those parts that are coming off of the fish? Kind of looks like a short wing, doesn't it? These are fins. The parts of the fish that come off of the fish are fins, and it helps it swim through the water and move quickly. So, fish don't have arms and legs like us, do they? No, because they live in water. If we lived in water, maybe we would, but fish, they're not on land, so they don't need the arms and the legs like us. Instead, they have these fins to help them move. This fish also has scales. A lot of fish have scales, but not all fish do. But this one does. Can you see the scales on its body? Now that you know what a fish is and how to tell if an animal is a fish, let's take a look at some fish. All right, this first one is an eel. So this looks a lot different than our other fish, doesn't it? Eels have long bodies to help them move through the water, but they still have gills. They still breathe in water. Isn't that so cool? There are a lot of different kinds of eels too, so some may be different colors or have different patterns. All right, how about a shark? Did you know that a shark is a fish? It is. Can you see its gills? Yes, it's right there behind their head. And they have the fins that help them move through the water. All right, how about this next one? This looks a lot different, doesn't it? This is a seahorse. Now, seahorses also can take in that water and pull out the oxygen as well. So although it looks different, this is still considered a fish. And it looks more like a horse, right? Its head, at least. Its body kind of then goes down and curls around. But this is a fish because it lives in water, it has gills, and it has fins. All right. Now this one you may have heard of before. It's the catfish. Now catfish can get very big, but they're not all very big. But they have what looks like whiskers coming off the front. That's why they're called a catfish. Isn't that so cool? All right, how about this next one? This is called a pufferfish. So they actually are not always puffed up like this. They swim around, they're a lot smaller, but then when they feel threatened, they can puff up. They look like a big ball with spikes on it. They're kind of fun. How about this next one? This one looks a lot like our seahorse, but it's kind of hard to see. Doesn't it look like kind of like a patch of leaves? This is called a leafy sea dragon, and it looks like this so that it can blend in with the leaves in the sea. But if you look close, you can see its body. It still kind of has that same shape as the seahorse. All right, how about this next one? Look at those stripes. This fish looks wild, doesn't it? And lionfish are actually very dangerous to other fish in the water. They're poisonous. So if another fish eats them, then they're poisoned. And so fish learn not to touch the lionfish. And so that's when the lionfish protects itself. It's poisonous when it's eaten. All right, one more. The betta fish. Betta fish is a fish that a lot of people have as a pet. Look how pretty they are. This is one of the reasons people like them. Their fins are very big and wide and kind of look feathery. They're very beautiful when they're swimming through the water. Now these are just a few different fish. There are a lot more fish for you to learn about and explore. Let's do a problem together, like one that you're going to do. Which fish is orange and white? All right, we have two pictures. Which one shows a fish that is orange and white? That's right. The other fish is just white and gray. So you would click on the orange and white fish. Wonderful. There are so many fish out in the world for you to learn about. Next time that you're by some water, take a look and see if you can find any fish in the water. There just may be some there.
Which fish is yellow? Which fish is brown and white? Which fish is brown and white? Which fish fish is reddish orange? Which fish is red and white? Which fish is blue and white?